And welcome back. Well, we hear almost every day that the key to losing weight is exercise and to eat a balanced diet. Well, our next guest says he believes that is fundamentally false. Here to explain is Dr. Timothy Murray from Solstice Health, along with one of his success stories, Diane Lund. Welcome to the Morning Blend, both of you.
Thank you.
This is exciting. This is a huge success story. Diane, tell us a little bit about your weight loss and how long it took.
Well, I lost a total of 58 pounds. It took
about 24 weeks,
about
6 months, yeah.
24 weeks, yes, to do that. And I'm a different person. I feel different.
Look at you. I mean, you look like a different person. I would never guess, looking at you up close, that you had ever struggled with your weight. What was a turning point for you? Why did you decide that you needed to lose weight? Was there something that happened, or you just knew that this would have been a healthier choice for you?
I knew that I was not healthy. I knew that I was overweight. My knees ached. I had no energy. I was sleeping terrible. I knew.
And you had a friend who lost some weight. Is that how you found Dr. Timothy?
That is exactly how I found him, yes.
So how does this work? Because one of the things that I know is that you don't use hormones, you're not using prescriptions. This is a whole different approach to weight loss.
It is. It's a different approach because we feel that adding anything extra isn't really necessary. So it's a partial food replacement program, and we utilize our own physiology because we're strictly focused on pancreatic function. That is as far as we're concerned, the main issue, because we know that insulin as a hormone is a fat storage hormone. It increases cholesterol synthesis. It increases arterial or smooth muscle, which increases your blood pressure. So there's so many things that this ties into with our overall hormonal system and physiology that we're missing the point, even in medicine. As physicians, we think insulin, diabetes, lowers blood sugar. And that's not all it does. It does so much more, and so we have to really focus on that to create not only rapid weight loss, but also a change in the overall aspect of your chronic disease, because we can eliminate diabetes, high blood pressure, high cholesterol routinely.
Well, and those are things that, I mean, a lot of people who struggle with their weight often struggle with, like you said, the high blood pressure medications, cholesterol, diabetes, early onset symptoms, all these types of things, or just feeling, like you said, sluggish, aches and pains, things like that. So when you're talking about the pancreatic function, how are you getting to that? So you said it's a partial food replacement program, but it's not like a meal plan per se that people are familiar with other popular names.
We have some products that we give you. You will also utilize your own products starting at an evening meal, for instance. But the bottom line is when you look at all the other programs out there and you look at what they're doing it from a hypocaloric approach, or a low calorie count.
Yes, because a lot of times you're taking in 1,000 calories, maybe 1,200 calories.
Exactly, but when you're looking at what they're doing throughout the program, it's a low calorie count, but you're still stimulating the pancreas by giving them, if you look at the commercials, molten lava chocolate cake and all these different things. So when you're finished and you go back to a normal calorie count, you rebound. We don't have that because we severely restrict carbs and fats, and we give you a normal protein count, giving your pancreas time to rest and regenerate. So when you finish your weight loss phase, you then have a normal functioning pancreas, then you eat a balanced diet, and then you won't lose or gain weight ever again with that, because your pancreas knows what to do.
Is Diane's story typical, that someone can lose, a female especially, which it's a little tougher sometimes for women? Is it typical that someone can lose that much weight in 6 months like she did?
Our program is measurable and repeatable to the extent that we've had enormous success. We're very close to 10,000 pounds weight loss in 2 years. And we have this. Here's Pam on the screen. She did 90 pounds in 9 months.
She looks like a totally different person. This looks like her younger, hotter sister.
Yeah.
Right?
Yes.
Right.
I mean, she's got to feel amazing.
Yeah, women typically lose, and Ron did 120 pounds in 24 weeks. So men lose more because we have more muscle mass, obviously, but men typically lose 4 to 7 pounds a week. Women lose about 2 to 4. So so it works every single time. It's something that we can actually guarantee our patients, and I can look someone in the eye and say, you will lose weight if you do what I tell you to do 100% of the time, and I can get you off all your medications.
Is it easy or is it hard?
It is actually very easy. When my friend Pam told me it was easy, and I called her after a month and said, you lied to me. But then, yes, it became very easy, and it's now a way of life.
I should mention that her husband also lost 50 pounds in 10 weeks.
Really? So you did it together?
We did it together, yes.
That's what is this? How much weight is this?
That is 5 pounds of anatomically correct fat.
5 pounds?
So yeah. So Diane lost what, 10 of those? A little over 10 of those? Almost.
Right
almost
here.
11. Yeah.
Oh,
Right
yes.
here.
Yeah, I mean, people
Right
don't
here.
realize. Yeah, it's significant when you look at that as a 5-pound, and when you're losing, 50 pounds or 60 pounds,
Yeah.
it's significant. But when you look at, in the early 1900s, people used to consume about 5 pounds of sugar per year. Currently, we're consuming 150 to 200. So you can imagine
year.
what that's doing to your pancreatic function. And that's where the source of our problems is.
We're pretty much out of time here, so
Yep.
I just want to mention that these are some of the food products that
Yep.
you have, different things here that people use, like you said, to kind of supplement and help with that weight loss.
Sure.
Cost-wise, what are people looking at to take part in your program?
You're looking at, on average, in the early part of the program, about $12 a day. So,
$12 a day.
Yeah, so it's not a cost-prohibitive diet, and it gets cheaper as you go along because we start to remove some of those products from the program. So.
And they're delicious.
Yeah, and they actually are. We have about 78 different products, and they all, that's what sets Ideal Protein apart, is that they taste really good. So.
Well, you've got an open house, so people can come. Will you have
Yep.
some samples?
Yep,
Okay.
absolutely.
People can come to the open house. It's this Thursday, October 1st at 6:30 p.m. at your new Brookfield Clinic. You do have to RSVP, and you have to do that by September 30th.
Yep.
You too can lose the weight, just like Diane or her husband or her friend Pam. Solstice Health is on Greenfield Avenue. You can call to RSVP at 262-505-6260 or solsticewi.com, and all of their prices are transparently listed on their website as well. So you can go there, see everything, know what you're doing before you head to that open house, and then go in and have a great conversation about how you too can get healthier. Thanks for being here.
Yep, and this is our first open house at our new location.
Congrats.
So, yeah, we're
Congrats to
excited.
you too. You look
Thank you.
amazing.
Thank you.
I'm glad you feel great.
Thanks.